Well, low levels of transparency and collaboration, coupled with gaps in legal framework, is fueling illicit financial flows into Africa. Auditor General Nancy Gathungu says African governments are increasingly being flagged for using cryptocurrencies to transfer funds across borders without detection, according to Supreme Audit Institutions. African countries should urgently embrace digital tools, including artificial intelligence and blockchain analytics, to enhance transparency, track cross-border financial movements, and actively combat illicit financial flows.
The weakest link has been lack of sanctions, not just within our countries for those who are culpable and who are actually involved in this menace of taking out our resources, but also lack of action in where these resources are coming in. Our take as Supreme Audit Institutions is, if our counterparts in the jurisdictions where these outflows are going to, which are now coming in as inflows, if they could also do the audit and ask themselves how much of their development or the economic growth is due to illicit financial inflows, but we must also build capacity as Supreme Audit Institutions on how can we do further work, how can we work with artificial intelligence, how can we work with technology so that we are able to actually unravel cryptocurrencies. But we also need regulatory and legal framework within the country so that we also have an authority and a criteria in which to measure when we are carrying out our audits.
What is lost because of illicit financial flows is much more than all the debts of the African countries put together and all what comes into the African countries put together. So it is in our interest to arise, use this report and do something for our governments.
Africa loses about $88 billion to illicit financial flows. This just shows you the pressing issue that illicit financial flows have on African governments, hence the need for legislative and institutional support to combat this menace. Wairi Mujenga for Prime Edition.